My mind is a mess. It's a swirling mass of thoughts and ideas and projects and videos and people talking and outside influence. How do you control all of that noise? We're going to talk about that right now. Hi, my name's Distortion, and if you haven't seen my videos before, please press the subscribe button. Along with that, there's a little bell icon. Press on that and you'll be told every single time that I upload a video. Trouble with being a YouTuber is you always have to have all of these different ideas all of the time to make sure that you keep getting content. The only thing you can't do is you can't force it, because as soon as you're not true to yourself or true to your own ideas, then you become unbelievable and people will see straight through you. So what I'm saying to you is take all the mess in your mind and directionalize it. Split it up. Write down all the crazy wild thoughts. Write down everything that you don't or cannot tame at this point, because if you write them down, put them into a ball and put them somewhere and you know where they are, you're not going to lose them, because if you're like me, you don't remember every thought you've ever had at any time. Nobody does today, really. The brutal fact of the matter is that to make things happen in your life, other than YouTube videos or any other kind of thing, even if it's business or your marriage or your kids' relationship or anything, you have to be kind of focused in that direction at that time to make something happen. And when you're not focused, all kinds of chaos ensues. So, say you're having a hard time at work making things happen for yourself. You've got a project that you can't move. You've got slow people, there aren't enough customers in the world. You have to focus on that very thing. You have to focus on what's wrong. You can't flit about from one to the other. You have to focus. You have to take the mess in your mind and make it disappear. And the only thing in front of you is the one thing that you need to concentrate on. Life is busy. There's phones ringing. There's computers flashing. There's everyone around you trying to get your attention so you can take on their troubles. Cut them all dead. Nobody needs to interrupt you in that moment of focus. Obviously, you need to apportion your time, and time management we've talked about. But what you need to do is make sure that you're not distracted from the task in hand, because that task is the single most important thing at this point. Once you have seen a way to make that situation better, then by all means move on. But make sure you do two things. Outside of all the chaos, make sure that you've written down your solution or documented it somehow. Because a lot of people think that finding a solution, that's the end of all the chaos. It's not, it's the beginning. Because once you've found a solution to the situation, then you have to implement it. And you have to remember to do the same thing the next day and the next day. Make sure that before you turn your brain back on and let all the mess back into your mind, that you've written down the clarity of what you need to understand to make things better. Then go and talk to whoever's been bugging you. Go and find new ways to think. Go and find a way to quieten down the mess in your head, to such a way that you can compartmentalize everything. This is my family time. This is my business time. This is my making videos on YouTube time. Make sure that you're living in the moment rather than trying to spread yourself through everything, because even if you only take 30 seconds of directional thinking, that will give you the clarity to find an answer. And if you don't find an answer this time, you might be halfway there. You might find yourself in a place where you can take on yesterday's thought, where you got to a certain place but then got stuck. It can be a progression. It doesn't all have to happen at once. Answers are strange. Sometimes they need layers. They're like the best thumbnails on YouTube. They're like the best photos. They're layered. They have a depth, they have a structure, and they have a texture. And if you can find that by revisiting your past thoughts, then you will progress. If you don't write them down or you don't remember them, and let's face it, you've got a lot to remember. You've got to remember what to buy for dinner, how to cook it, where you're going, what you had to say to your wife, what you had to say to your boy, what you had to say to the dog to stop him eating the furniture. You have to remember every single thing. Write it down. Write it down on your phone. This is my phone. Make sure that you understand that your progression of thought is stages of new realizations. Once you've done all that and you put it all together, you will find an answer if it doesn't come first time round. But focus. Don't let your mind be a mess. Mine is. I manage to focus and get things done. maybe you can too. Would you do me? Would you, subscribe on that? Because I need some help. I'm on 82 subscribers. I've been there for ages. Let's have some more. Up here is the last video we did, which is Thursday's video. Watch it. It's really good. This one here, or this one here, this is YouTube's pick for you because YouTube understands what you want to see more than I do. If you could share my channel to your friends, if you like my videos, make sure you tell everyone that maybe there's somebody who thinks the same way you do. I'll see you soon.